Hi, everybody. Welcome to the QB School. I am JT O'Sullivan. Today, we're looking at Aaron Rodgers. What can New York expect from his last start? What is Green Bay excited not to see anymore? We're looking at Aaron Rodgers versus the Lions, Week 18, last start as a Packer, locked in, fired up. Let's get it going. Welcome to the QB School. So before we dive into the video, quick reminder about the Quarterback School Patreon community. This group is the foundation, the bedrock of the channel. Not only is it a great and simple, easy, cheap way to support the channel, but you get even more Quarterback School content. So you dig the channel, you will love the Quarterback School Patreon community. Get over there, check it out. Link is in the video description. I appreciate it. As for this video, let's get into it. Aaron Rodgers, last start in Green Bay. What can the Jets expect? A little bit of this, I'm thinking. Aaron Rodgers can still play, y'all. He can make plays, but what's it going to look like? Right here, he's pissed. The back can't settle on a scramble. There's some details missing with some young guys. So there's kind of this cocktail of crazy where he can still absolutely create and do the things that Aaron Rodgers does. So the first part here is, potentially what the Jets can expect, Jets fans. For me, this is just stick. And so I'm thinking this is in the flat. And then to me, man-to-man, stick. So whether you come up right here, you've got two defenders. If it's man here, you would love for this stick runner to get some sort of rub on the guy who has the person in the backfield. So instead of just coming out here and running a route like you're on air and you're trying to win, to have a better understanding, which comes from playing together more, from having a deeper understanding of what you're being asked to do. That's the first part of it. And then the second part of it is just the back being able to settle in space. So up top, to me, the wide receiver 9 is trying to win as opposed to get a rub on 25. Go in there and... So no, it's not there. Now, we're on the move. Aaron Rodgers creating outside the pocket. Potentially back in the day, maybe he tries to go Elway up and over. But right here, I like the decision. If the back just settles at all. So if he's got any understanding of space, so instead of running into a defender, right? Here's a defender, understanding the space. Just throttle your feet and fall off into the R, because Aaron will find you. He's waiting for you to do that instead of drifting, getting covered. And again, it's a running back, okay, but this is third down for a touchdown. It's there. This is Aaron doing everything he possibly can to get a touchdown scramble. Got to be able to hook this up and then watch Aaron's reaction. He's pissed. He expected. So again, we're looking to our right first, stick, now we're going to go create. Still got this in the bag. Fall off, just fall off, get a little bit of space. I just don't understand how you can keep drifting to a defender as opposed to just the quarterback is staring at you. Just stop. He's throwing you open with the throw. And you essentially have your eyes closed running into a defender. Tough one. Next one, really nice shake or post corner up top. So catch half field defender. Make this thing work perfectly. It's wide ass open, NFL standards wise. Aaron can still drive the ball outside the numbers. Easy. Great pass protection as well. Going full field read. So no to his right, our left, all the way across the field. So scheme wise for me here, it really doesn't matter what's down here. If we're reading this 1 to the bottom of the screen, so this is 1. If that's not there, we're going to come up here and hit this shake. So post, corner, there it is. And so Aaron's obviously got the capacity to go full field read. So top of his drop, no down here, flip his feet, come up here and make like a double move throw outside the numbers. This is what it is. This is precision. This is Aaron Rodgers. He's been doing this for years. No, yes. And again, the spacing of it, outstanding. The accuracy, the precision, the arm talent, always been there. Watch the helmet. So no to our left, flip it around. Yes, great pass protection. Right up on his face, outstanding big chunk. Next one, same exact type deal. So it's going to be a 1 to 2. Quick little play action up top. And we're going to throw a deep out down here to the bottom. Now, not really anticipation, but again, working the full field. And the throw is good enough, a little inside. But a really nice job from Aaron Rodgers. Again, this is just playing quarterback at a Hall of Fame level for a long ass time. Full field read, play action, watch him go his right to left. So no, yes. Just that subtle little, oh, anybody can do it. No. Yes. Flip your hips. Now he's going to let this thing go to his boy. And the throw is just a tick inside. So as opposed to leading him out closer to the shield, it's a little bit closer to the number. Doesn't matter. Still right up on his face. Now, I will say, to me, when I watch this video, there's a little bit of buddy ball. And what I mean by that is I think the drift post up top should probably get the ball. So when I'm saying drift post up top, I'm saying where he looks like he's trying to throw one here, to me, this looks open. This space looks open. And I would want, it's either his timing of his feet, so the actual play action of it. When he hits this, he's maybe too early, so it's not there yet. But regardless, let's pretend like this isn't there. Okay, so that's a hard no. Down here to the bottom, it's a really nice job of timing this thing up with this deep out. It's everything except the ball. So, I mean, I would say he would want that ball farther outside. He's able to get away with putting it right up on him because the timing is so great. So again, first, let's watch the drift post up top. You think it's open? You be the judge. Boom. You can see how he's almost off of him early. So yeah, he gets collisioned, but look at that space on top of the 40. I mean, that's open. That's wide open in the league. So he gets off of it a little early. Okay, not the end of the world. Stays on time to number 2. Hooks his boy up. Big chunk. You're going to see it. Here it comes, New York. There's a lot to like. He can still absolutely operate at a high level from within the pocket, drive the ball anywhere he wants, got great precision, accuracy, timing, rhythm to his game. Outstanding. Next one here, 3rd and 4. This is going to be a corner up top to the number 2. It's a beautiful stem from the tight end. Got outside leverage originally, jumps and gets inside leverage. Good enough ball from Aaron, put it right up on him, go get it. So watch the stem from the tight end on the right. He's got outside leverage, jumps outside, got him. Again, not perfect ball, but certainly good enough. And the timing of it, the rhythm of it, allows it to make up for not a perfect pass. So for me, I'm saying outside leverage. This defender is going to be outside of the stem of the corner to start. And they've got a middle field closed player right here. If I could learn how to make a circle. And then stem-wise here, as he pushes up with this outside defender, he's then going to jump to the outside. So kind of reset the stem. And the reason you want to do that is because you have an outbreaking route to this corner. So you don't want that defender outside of you when you're running a corner like this. You want him inside of you, so then you've got it. You've got all this room that you can work, and Aaron puts it right down on top of him. So again, just watch the art of this re-stem here from the tight end. Really nice job from anybody, let alone a tight end. No offense, tight ends. Nice hookup. Again, big chunk throw. And he makes it look easy, he being Aaron, makes it look easy because the rhythm that he's in. So he's in this rhythm, hitch, hitch, hitch. There's someone, it's not a perfect pocket. I mean, there's people, it's collapsing on him. He can't really get through the throw. But how many times have we seen Aaron Rodgers? All he needs is just a sliver of space. He's got that torque, whoop, right up on his face. Outstanding. Another big chunk. Next one. Now, this is a weird play for me. This is a turnover-worthy play. This, to me, is not how you read this play either. Now, we're not in the Green Bay quarterback room, so maybe they read it different. I would say that the vast majority of the football world at a high level reads this play inside fade or some iteration of inside fade as a middle field closed beater. Now, it might be a little bit different if you don't get that true stick. So to me, this concept right here, now, first of all, you've got a running back doing it, but this inside fade is most often a middle field closed beater. It's usually paired with a locked hitch and a stick. And I think most people call that shock. Now, this play is a little bit different because this number 3, I think, is running a special or seam. So I understand why you potentially might be able to think you could beat a half field safety back here. They run this a few different times this game. They're both bad, in my opinion. But if you're going to throw this inside fade versus a half-field safety, you better make sure you can drill it in that kind of honey hole spot. And the reason I think it's better usually with an outside fade here on this kind of like must outside release, is because the spacing of it is wider and it happens faster. The inside fade takes longer. So this thing, it takes longer, it happens farther down the field, and now this half field safety can make this play. So it's a design flaw for me, but it's not a one-off. It happens multiple times in this game. So first, the inside fade versus half field safety. Again, that throw is normally on the sideline, not halfway. To me, that's splitting the difference between the numbers and the sideline. Normally, you see this hole shot, a lot of people call it, down here, right here. So that's the difference when the number 1 receiver hits that hole shot versus the number 2 receiver running like really inside fade, and now he's in this space, and now this half field safety can make this play and can really play both. So that's the difference. That's when we're talking offensive architecture. This is something you probably won't see in New York. But it's worth acknowledging the fact that I think most people don't read it this way, but they obviously were, because they did it multiple times this game, and both of them could have been picks. Next one, 3rd and 7, slant, bottom, miss. And this is a throw Aaron Rodgers makes in his sleep. Now, it's a half drop. I would say it's more of a miss than it is a drop, but still, this to me, Aaron Rodgers can do this all day, every day. In a blizzard. Yeah, it hits his hands. It's low. It's probably at his shins. He's wide open, or significantly open for slant standards in the league. 3rd and 7, that's a first down. That's a potentially 7-point swing. I think they missed the field goal here, so at least 3 points. Tough miss. And so, how you make sense of this, not everybody's going to be perfect all the time. I just do think it's worth acknowledging the fact that the film, the end of the year, Aaron's disjointed, not quite as precise with some of these throws that you expect to be handoffs for Aaron Rodgers. Next one here. I love the pocket movement, the arm angle here. We're going to work the shallow cross to the number 1 up top. We kind of got to get off our launch points. We're going to climb up in the pocket, 7-step drop under center, time travel back in time. Really nice job. Watch Aaron climb this pocket, have someone right at his feet, hit his boy on the shallow. So 7-step drop, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, boom. Get up in the pocket, arm angle, someone at his feet. That is outstanding. Whoop. Right on him. Okay, maybe not right on him, but damn close. Good enough ball. Again, just a little off-platform pocket movement. To me, this is what playing quarterback in the league looks like. Someone at your feet. You got to make a crazy throw on time, get it out, save the play. Up. Beautiful job. Aaron Rodgers, I think, has been doing that for, as long as I can remember, decade plus, being able to create from within the structure of the play. Get it to the number 1. Doesn't matter who's around him. Tight window, tight pocket, right on him. Nice play. Halftime, you dig the channel and you haven't already, please like, subscribe, hit the bell, get the notifications, let it wash over you. Easy way to support the channel. I appreciate it. Also, already mentioned the Quarterback School Patreon community. Get over there, become a member. We also have hats selling now. Link is in the video description. Again, the courses, as always, kind of the premium elite content available through the channel. If you love the Quarterback School YouTube channel, Patreon community, you will love the courses. By far the most in-depth content that I create. Got courses on all of my favorite topics, how to beat every coverage, tempos, RPOs, pass protection, even have an entire offense available over there. So if you're interested in any of those, check out the Quarterback School courses. And then finally, we have some free resources available, Pass Pro Quiz, play calling tool, even a free quick game course. So interested in any and all of those resources, I get it. It's a lot. Check them all out. Let me know what you think. I appreciate the support. As for this video, let's get back to it. Next one, a go ball, dot, just simply a great catch. Absolutely outstanding throw. Little play action, bottom of the screen. No window. The wide receiver getting squeezed to the sideline. Drop it right down. Nice contested catch as well. But this is a better throw than it is a catch, in my opinion. Now, he doesn't get a whole lot of help with this perimeter group as far as giving him space to throw these deep balls. That's not a lot of space for me. So normally, I know I've talked about this on the channel before. So if you ever go to an NFL practice, oftentimes teams will have red lines that are 5 yards from the sideline. And it's a landmark for wide receivers to be able to try to give that window to a quarterback. So if you run any type of vertical, you want to win. If you get pushed outside, you want to get back, stack that defender, and run up the red line so that the quarterback has this kind of window to drop it in. If you're at the red line, right, if you're right here, that window is pretty big, right? We like that window. If you're getting squeezed right here, that window is not very big. So the ball has to be that much better. You really have to drop it right down the line. So it's just one of those things where not getting helped on some of these deep balls, which makes the throws even more impressive for me. I mean, look at that throw. Right down. It's a great catch too. Don't get it twisted. But it could be a hell of a lot easier if you gave your quarterback more space to drop this thing in, especially with the tight split. I mean, look at the split. The split is 2 yards inside the numbers. Getting squeezed that far to the sideline. It's good coverage too. But this isn't DB school. Help us out. Regardless, Aaron Rodgers can still so precise. That's the thing that just jumps off the film. Even if he's disengaged, even if he comes out of whatever retreat you're talking about, or you don't like what he says, you don't have to like what he says, but you can appreciate the accuracy, the precision. Next one here, touchdown pass, play action, a little over. To me, this is buddy ball hooking up Lazard. I personally think 9 is probably more open and where the ball is designed to go. But again, you've probably heard me reference buddy ball, and that's because that's what I anticipate seeing in New York with this type of stuff. This play on over is usually designed to get the guy underneath the ball because you're getting kind of a natural rub. So what I mean by over is he's going to run an over. That's where the touchdown is. But then the ball's normally designed to go to the guy who goes second. So he goes under. So if he goes first, he's kind of setting the landmark. And then the guy you anticipate to get open is the guy who goes under that first one. And you can really see kind of, I think he puts his hand up even for a little mailbox here. This to me is a way easier throw. Now maybe some teams I've been on have, if you go over, we'll go that one because it happens first. But not really. I mean, I can think of maybe 1 or 2 instances that ever happened just based on who it was. But just watch how this thing plays out. Lazard over the top, Watson underneath, mailbox. You know, that's an easy throw down here to the bottom. Otherwise, you're negotiating the middle field player. Going to go up and around. DB type almost undercuts it. Regardless, touchdown pass. Aaron can spin it. Aaron can drive the ball. Aaron can do all of those things. I just think it's worth acknowledging the buddy ball element that felt like it was in play this game, maybe more so than others. Next one here, 1st and 20. This is a turnover-worthy play and interception, really saved by a penalty, I think. I didn't really go back to look at the box score, but it sure looks like there's a penalty. Again, to me, this is that same concept versus a half-field player. The ball is just late. It's almost like Aaron plays it like he thinks he has a free play, and maybe he does. I personally think it's hands to the face on the left tackle here. On 79 versus the left tackle. Right there. That's hands to the face. You can see the umpire go to grab his flag right there. Right on the right hash. But this ball is a kind of like a what the F ball? What are we doing, dog? We're just chucking this thing? That's not even close. That's punt return right. I mean, seriously, this right here, that looks like a punt return. Punt return right. You're welcome. My goodness. And again, it's the same concept. Look up top of the concept. It's inside fade, locked hitch. Now, at least here, he gets a little bit better spacing the back. I just don't know why it's so late from Aaron. So again, I don't necessarily love the concept, but at least now he gets wide. So you get this special here. And, you know, he's probably open here. The ball's just not on time. It's not late. It's almost like he's playing it like it's a free play. Maybe it is a free play, and I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. But wow, why are we throwing it so far down the field? What's he looking at? I mean, maybe the safety is turned on the inside, so he'd see how the safety is kind of turned his shoulders. I mean, he's so far out of whack, like he's turning and running this way that he almost has to baseball turn. So baseball turn to me is turning your back and going to get this interception. But I mean, just drive the ball right here. Don't lay that thing up way down here. It's just it's kind of an anti-Aaron Rodgers decision film throw. It's weird, right? Like he misses it by, I would say, close to 10 yards, over 5 yards. Yikes. Bad ball, bailed out by a penalty. So no harm done. But my goodness, just watch the timing of this thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hitch, karaoke. Whoa, baby. Yikes. This is not what you want to see show up, New York. Next one here, dot up top. This is Aaron Rodgers to a T, and this is really kind of what I anticipate to see in New York. This is a handoff of a throw that just isn't hooked up. Either because the wide receiver is not ready, maybe the DB makes a perfect play. I don't think he touches it, but maybe he does on the TV copy. This is Aaron Rodgers throwing an absolute seed. Now, someone has to catch it, though. That is a handoff. Oh, my God, that's a perfect throw. Look at it beat the DB. Watch the DB turn right there, and the ball's in his face. That's an amazing throw. But can't catch it for him. And so this is where his guys that he's playing with are going to have to get on his level. This is the Aaron Rodgers level. Look at the rhythm that he's playing with his base. Catch, two-step, 1-2, on him, handoff. Oh, my God. Put it on a string. Must catch. This is MVP Aaron. And he can certainly do this. And I tell you what, man, I don't know if I would want to play against a pissed-off Aaron Rodgers very often. Last one here, though. Last pass as a Packer, bizarrely. 3rd and 10, interception. He tries to look off the middle field player. It just gets floated a little bit, which is a little bizarre to say. Now, the wide receiver, again, to me, gets squeezed. But Aaron's looking to the left, come back to the right. Now, maybe his hand gets hit a little bit, and we'll talk about the pass pro of it. But this is kind of a sad final throw. And it's a bizarre how many great quarterbacks have their final throw picked off. But, you know, there's middle field safety. So we've shown this before here. Middle field safety. Press. All we're going to ask here is you got to win best release, and you got to give us a window. What you don't want to do is you don't want to get squeezed to the sideline so that you've got no chance to throw it. That's what you don't want. So we'll talk pass pro from behind. Watch him get squeezed. The ball comes off a little inside, but there's no window to throw it. The guy's running up the side hash. Got no chance. It's 3rd and 10. You got to try something. But, man, you can't let that middle field player. That middle field player is the quarterbacks. Now, pass pro-wise, what's going on here? It looks like this is, if I had to guess, 6-person protection. So we've got the 5 and the back, and then it's like 6.5 because it sure looks like he's chipping here, the tight end. So he's going to chip, and then he's going to go out. When he goes out, it looks like 5 has him in coverage. So it's 6 on 6, right? We've got 4 down, 2 backer types. Well, the center is going somewhere. So wherever the center is going, the back probably has the other one. Okay, so let's assume the center goes this way. I don't know which way the center goes. Well, if the center goes that way, it's these 3 for these 3, right? And then the back would be probably dueling here 1 to here 2. And if both came, you'd have to be hot. But somebody has to block Thor. You can't allow him to just run through the A or the B gap. Watch the center. So the center goes right. 28 coming across. It sure looks like he's going to pick up the cross dog. He just doesn't. This is 3rd and 10, the last pass of the game, y'all. Last pass of the season. Last pass of Aaron Rodgers' career, and we can't block the mic? What are we doing? I mean, good luck making that throw with that glorious hair coming at you. I mean, it certainly impacts the throw. Now it's a pick. Again, I can't overstate how important the running back is in pass protection. 3rd down. It's a disaster right here. So that is a wrap. Aaron Rodgers' last start for the Packers. Tough L. Really a few too many non-Aaron-ish throws, if I'm being honest. A little kind of loose cavalier with the ball that you don't necessarily think of or associate with Aaron Rodgers. Kind of some weird throws, but there's also some kind of like supporting cast meltdowns and kind of just not good enough across the board as a holistic unit. That being said, there are still some Aaron Rodgers-ish throws that he just is so precise, so accurate, so elite and consistent with his ball control. It's just kind of enjoying to watch. It really is, especially after I've watched so many college guys recently. It's nice to go back to see just the elite of the elite with the ball placement, the consistency, the accuracy, the timing, the rhythm, the bass, the torque that he plays with. It really is as good as it gets, and it's been that way for a long time. I personally would be really excited if Aaron Rodgers was my new quarterback, just with the level that he can bring to any organization. Now, the dude's a unique dude, and that's part of it. Lots of people are unique dudes. But man, a pissed off Aaron Rodgers, someone who's got something to prove, whether it's for a year, a few years, I think it's pretty exciting. We'll see what it looks like going forward for the Jets. I'm fascinated to see what they look like offensively, fascinated to see what the pack looks like offensively without him as well. So lots of different moving parts. Fired up to see what it looks like. Thank you so much for hanging to the end. I will see you next time. Have a good one.